punishing us from the actions of one person, and it's getting real deep on the other side. I'm gonna open up with a video from my man Mo Stevens. Shout out, because it's getting crazy out there. Before that notifications kick in, though, we'll play that little new intro, and we'll be right back to the videos.
And I personally hope that my people get this message as fast as they can so that we can move toward freedom and independence and be extricated and removed from white rule and domination.
Oh, yiggity. This video is funny, dude. Check this out.
Going to boycott the Asian businesses. That's all of them. But the fact that we didn't do anything to y'all, that's why I'm tripping about. That's it. Not that we're not feeling sorry for the situation. It's just, I know it was a Chinese man who shot the kid, but one man's crime cannot affect the whole community. You see what I'm saying?
We not do anything to y'all. That's why I'm tripping about. That bitch say that's why I'm tripping about. That bitch ain't say that's what I'm tripping about. That bitch said that's why I'm tripping about. Man, this sir, it's sir clean out. That little bitch calmed out, dog.
When you say you're gonna boycott Asian, that's like involve all of us. And some of us be like, what the hell did we do? We didn't do anything. We need to stop this racism stuff, man. We need to love each other more. We need to really embrace each other's differences and just work it out. And at the end of the day, we need God. That's what we need.
We should love each other. That bitch went even about God in it. No, we need God. That bitch that body by Brooke on it. We need God. No, bitch, we need a black-owned corner store. That was the we need to spend our money with other black people. That was the we need, bitch.
Yo, just a quick PSA to all of the Asian business owners out there across this country. If y'all are losing money due to the fact that the black community are boycotting y'all, and with the Chinese restaurants having all of these orders and no one show up and pick up whatever, just letting y'all know that this right here is the one to blame it on. He's the one that dared the black community to boycott Asian businesses.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
And now, instead of standing on business, the himself decided to delete all of his social media and go into hiding. This is why a lot of Asian out there just bark out loud. When it comes to standing on business, they're
going to boycott the Asian businesses. That's all of them. But the fact that we didn't do anything to y'all.
What up, everybody? Hey, man, y'all coming in here, hit that like button. I'm going to throw the chat up so y'all can go ahead and get to talking. But, you know, that I always play, you know, viewpoints from all viewpoints of the community because, you know, it ain't everybody, but a vast majority, right? But my man's has something to say, even though it's a little sugar in the tank. But go ahead.
Honestly, go ahead and boycott the Asian businesses. We as Asian businesses could stand to learn the value of the black dollar. And yes, South Asians, I said we. We spent all of last month talking about how we're Asian too. I understand that Rick Chow and his thug-ass son are East Asian, but y'all know damn well that could have been one of y'all's parents. That immigrant mindset of come to America, keep your head down, don't bother anyone, they won't bother you. First of all, that's outdated. That's not going to work. You have to educate yourself on what's going on. Second of all, our parents need to understand what happened in this country, the groundwork that was laid, the work that black Americans did to give us the rights that we have now. Third of all, you don't get to come here and say you just want to keep your head down and make an honest living and have the American dream and don't cause any waves, but at the same time, uphold anti-blackness and the disenfranchisement of black Americans. You can't have it both ways. And before any of you want to get in my comments with some slick ass shit to say, talking about fine, okay, if they don't want to shop at our establishments, go get your own dry cleaners, go get your own restaurants, go get your own convenience stores. You are proving the point that's being made, first of all. I'm going to tell you two things that the black community have been trying to tell you. You just won't listen. One, black people don't forget. Black people do not forget. So if you already said some slick ass racist ass shit, you're fucked. I'm sorry. You've already lost them. And that serves you right. Number two, black people will treat you how you treat them. It is really that simple. And it makes perfect sense. In a country that has sought out to systemically oppress them from jump, I get that they're going to be weary interacting with different people. They're going to want to understand what you think of them and how you want to treat them. Because why would they intentionally subject themselves to that kind of bullshit? But let me also tell you something. When they say social media is the loudest minority, that shit's so real. You can have every single black person on TikTok come on here and say, I am no longer supporting insert Asian business. And you know what? They could genuinely mean that and they will never set foot in your door. But most people are not on TikTok. You are still going to have black patrons coming to your establishments, giving you a chance, being open. This is your chance to prove you are exactly who you claim to be.
Exactly.
Treat them with some respect, make them feel welcome and invited, and don't fucking antagonize them. Don't watch them, don't hover. Don't talk down to them when they're coming in ready to spend their own money at your establishment. Don't follow them around the store. And for fuck's sake, don't chase little children out of your store just to shoot them in the back in self-defense. Bitch, fuck you. And to Rick Chow and your thug-ass son? Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't understand? This is totally off subject. But why when people turn to the alphabet community, why they all of a sudden turn into a black woman? Where do they channel the black woman's spirits from? Do being in the alphabet community mean that you gotta convert to being like a black woman? I'm just asking. I thought this video was interesting because it points out something that we always say, but everybody seems to ignore it. Like, we ain't the ones doing nothing to nobody. You want to know what the real problem is? Talking about white men like they are minority men. Basically, what he's saying is saying that white men are the exact problem that they're talking about, and it ain't us.
Georgia dad guns down wife after dispute, then kills himself with their 3 kids home. And you know it's a white man because they don't show him in the post up above. But you do see that it's an Asian woman. And have you seen the Asian community make any type of post or content about this? Because I haven't. They love to talk about any injustice that happens with black Americans, but when it comes to white Americans, they are quiet as a mouse.
This man is absolutely right. There are so many cases of white male and Asian woman violence that have gone on completely unnoticed in the American High. In the most horrific murders of Asian women, the headline always obscures the race as well as the details. There are so many cases, and I'm going to show you them. But first, I think I speak for the Asian community when I say boycott all white boys. We will not date another white man. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. We need to boycott.
That one threw me like, okay, all right, whatever, go on.
To raise awareness until they collectively learn to stop murdering Asian women and attacking Asian children, which I'm pretty sure is going to be never. If minorities have to be accountable for one person's actions, why are we not holding white people accountable for thousands of actions? Everyone's heard of the Atlanta splash shootings where a white dude killed 6 Asian women. But what about this case where this man abducted this woman, did unspeakable things to her, and then killed her? What about this case where it happened again to a student at Yale University? What about this case where an American tourist just decided to essay and kill this girl? Or this case where this guy killed this newlywed and defiled her corpse? I haven't even gotten to the cases where the victim was dating or was married to the killer.
Don't look now, y'all, but I think it's one of them dudes in the comment section. Nigga, did you say sometimes they gotta get in the suitcase? What are you talking about, cuz? Jeez Louise, my guy. Anyway.
There are so many of these cases. It is crazy that we do not talk about this. And I haven't even covered what they do to kids in the Philippines. So please join with me in stopping this anti-Asian violence by boycotting the Oxford study until they collectively stop doing this, which I'm pretty sure will be never. Also, this is crazy, but I could not find a case of not only an Asian American man doing this to a member of another race, but to a woman, period. There's no case of an Asian American man doing a terrible crime like this to a woman. Follow for more informative yapping.
That was pretty informative. I ain't gonna lie. He bust that down. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just feeding back, all of these bad vibes that they getting and letting y'all know that there's other people in said community that's speaking up. She talking about how they don't really be. Well, I'll let her tell it. I don't want to speak for her. Little cutie from she look like she from like Hawaii or something.
As a Southeast Asian woman, we need to have a very real, very uncomfortable conversation about why some of y'all are big mad over black people boycotting Asian businesses. Because the defensiveness, like, it's not it. It's making me key. What really killed me is seeing East and Southeast Asians suddenly demanding nuance. Like, when a boycott happens, everyone is quick to scream, but wait, you need to separate us. Southeast Asians aren't the ones doing this. Reminding y'all that I'm Southeast Asian. We want black people to perfectly categorize our ethnicities to protect our feelings. But we completely ignore the collective harm being done. We use deflection as a shield. Let's look at the facts. Let's go over the facts. Black people were historically denied loans to start their own businesses within their own community. While non-black immigrants like us, we were approved for those loans. The system intentionally created a dynamic where they take their dollars, and then we don't reinvest it into their community. We reinvest $0 back into the black neighborhoods. And when consumers get tired of being racially profiled or disrespected by store owners, they have every right to boycott us. They have every right to boycott Asian businesses. If you are upset about a boycott, you are falling for the oldest trick in the playbook. Model minority myth was literally invented by white supremacy in the 1960s. This was literally used to form some sort of racial wedge to minimize black liberation. When you protect capital over human rights, you're just running the playbook that they want us to run. We are literally trying to appease our oppressors. If you don't want people to treat us like colonizers, stop acting like one. So before we start policing how they react to anti-blackness, Southeast Asians especially, okay? I'm looking at y'all. We need to speak up for our black brothers and sisters first, period. At the end of the day, we're Asian. And what we need to do is tell our cousins up in the East exactly why this is happening. Do I agree that it really freaking sucks the way that East Asians do look down on Southeast Asians? Yeah, it really sucks. But you want to know why that even happens? You want to know why that even exists? You want to know why colorism even exists in the Asian community?
Tell us.
White supremacy.
Oh.
Stop siding with our oppressors. So instead of crying about a boycott and begging for separation, check the anti-blackness in your household. True solidarity means knowing when to shut up, listen, and do better. As a Southeast Asian woman, we need to have a
She spit that. Like I said, I try to put opinions of other people so we get a consensus of what's going on the other side, not necessarily pushing the worst messages of them or people that is trying to speak up. You can't say everybody feels a certain way when you don't actually play the people who trying to do that. Even Latinos is trying to slide for the cause. Oh yeah. Hold on. It's a lot of people trying to slide for the cause. You got my Latino guy here trying to slide. Hold on, because y'all have seen the video so many times, so I ain't gonna play him. But check this out.
Identity doesn't excuse you from committing violent crimes. It's not a get out of jail free card.
I don't know if y'all know who that is, but that's the fake Asian Charlie Kirk. He's trying to be the Asian Charlie Kirk, but I like what my man's had to say about it.
To do whatever you want. I know maybe during the craziness of 2020.
You go right there. During the craziness of 2020. Oh, you mean when white people were attacking Asians because of COVID? You mean that craziness of 2020? See, that's the problem with Asian people. Collectively, you worship white people. You idolize white people. You want to be like white people.
Damn.
And you know what? That would be all good and dandy. However, there's a problem here. There's a big problem. Let me point that out for you.
Boycotting the fucking Asian community, they're probably thanking God that your fucking black ass don't fucking go into their fucking store anymore to cause a fucking muck.
Okay. So suddenly, since it seems that the black American community is boycotting Asian businesses, all of a sudden, you're supposedly glad that black people are not going to support your businesses financially. And supposedly you're glad because why?
Boycotting the fucking Asian community, they're probably thanking God that your fucking black ass don't fucking go into their fucking store anymore to cause a fucking muck.
Okay, there's a huge problem in all of this. And here's the problem. Why is it that when you come to this country, from whatever Asian country you come from, why is it that if or when you're going to establish a business in this country, it is always, no, not sometimes, it is always in a predominantly black neighborhood. And if you manage to accumulate the wealth and or become successful in this business, it was because of the black dollar. All these Asian restaurants, Asian hair product stores, hair salons, smoke shops, and whatever other businesses that you establish in this country, you always establish them in predominantly black neighborhoods. Why is that? You obviously idolize and worship white people and or whiteness. You seek proximity to whiteness. You perform white alignment when you come to this country.
Damn.
But yet you rely on black people and or the black dollar to become successful in your businesses in this country. Can we be honest as to why this is so? Because you know goddamn well that your beloved white people that you idolize and worship so much, they will never and have never allowed you to establish your businesses in predominantly white neighborhoods.
Now, what's funny is, you know, somebody outside the community can see it so well, and I know it sucks when somebody outside the community telling another community about the community's things, you know. But he's cooking though. I got nothing to say about what he's saying.
White people have never, will never allow Asians to infest their white neighborhoods with your Asian businesses. If and when white people want Asian restaurants, they don't allow an Asian to plant an Asian business there, an Asian restaurant. What they do is they bastardize your Asian culture. They exploit your Asian food, and then they sell Asian food to their people, made by them, a business established by them, a business that stole your culture. They do that with every other demographic of people that isn't white. Mexican restaurants, what do they have? Chipotle? Taco Bell? Del Taco? This is white culture disguised as Mexican, Asian culture. This is how adamant white people are about non-white people infecting their neighborhoods with your garbage. And in return, you worship and idolize them. So here we go.
Boycotting the fucking...
Man, that was charbroiled sizzling. He cooked. It ain't only him though. Even people in the community. Shout out to Princess Yuki. She had a little something to say about it as well.
If this was a race war that was created by the government or whatever, but it's because the racism against Black people has always existed, and it exists in every community. The Asian community right now, in an outrage, acting like this boycott is the worst tragedy when the biggest tragedy that has happened is that a child is dead, and to try to flip it and turn it around when literally the call for the boycott is because of a child losing their life. And the fact that this boycott thing is what caught Asian people's attention. It's what's making all the Asian people make videos about Cyrus's death. And the worst part is I think a lot of the people in my community are really not understanding that them making these videos, they're saying that child's life isn't as important as Asian people's income. Because a child has died, your first thought shouldn't be, how does this affect me? How does this affect us Asian people? It should be, why are Black people hurt? Why do Black people not feel safe shopping at our businesses or being at our businesses? If you're Asian, I want you to ask yourself, why do conversations about anti-Blackness make you defensive? And think about this. Where do your beliefs about Black people come from? Literally, where did you learn them? Did you learn them from your family? Did you learn them from your community? Was it school? Was it media? And then all of the things that you have heard, that you have learned about Black people, ask yourself, are they really true? We as Asian people, I think, need to learn that just because we also experience racism, that doesn't mean that we are not racist ourselves. And then really learn about slavery and also beyond slavery and civil rights, redlining, mass incarceration, discrimination, segregation, how all of those systems still affect us today. It's so much easier to understand and have empathy when you have actually really done your research and learned history. And also just listen, especially if Black people are talking about anti-Blackness from our community. You have to listen to Black people. They're teaching us. You got to stop treating these criticisms that we're getting as Asian people from the Black community as an attack. This is an opportunity for us to address our anti-Blackness and grow. You know what?
Yeah, see. I mean, call it the threat of taking the paper away if you want. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they trying to speak out. There's a little bit more of an intelligent approach. Shout out to who was this? Robert Evans that put this video up. She kind of smashed this too. And I'm gonna give them they just do before I let the community speak again.
Watching so many Asian Americans show their entire anti-Black backside in videos and comment sections regarding the acquittal of Rick Chow and the call to boycott Asian businesses, and now the cross burning in Chicago, has been a masterclass in how racism is narcissistic abuse. Because so many ricecrackers are out here yelling and screaming as though Black people somehow did something to us, when all they want is to be left alone. So first of all, Rick Chow was acquitted. I don't know how anybody with a shred of intellectual honesty or morals can be at peace with that, but Rick Chow was acquitted. So for you to be making videos or going into Black people's comment sections arguing as if they're the problem and you're somehow the victim because you feel unpopular in this moment because Rick Chow was acquitted is narcissism at best and malicious hatred at worst. As for the boycotts, Asian Americans are not entitled to Black people's money, plain and simple. Business 101, provide quality goods, quality service, and treat your customers with respect. But if you've made a habit of providing subpar goods and subpar service and disrespecting your customers, rest assured, your business is not being judged on the basis of one Rick Chow. Your business is being judged for what it is. If you go into a Black neighborhood and open a business, and you've made a habit of treating Black customers like they're the problem, pitching a fit and playing victim when your Black customers say, we won't be bothering you anymore, is narcissistic abuse. And finally, the cross burning. For the past 18 months, Black Americans have been living under an administration that has been overtly organizing for decades to do everything it can to drag the country back to Jim Crow. And the sick plot twist and the fuckery that was passing the Hart-Celler Act a year after the Civil Rights Act and making Asian Americans the new window dressing on the myth of the American dream is that in the past week, it was Asian Americans who actually did it. The acquittal of Rick Chow brings us back to 1991 and the killing of Latasha Harlins, and the cross burning in broad daylight in Chicago brings us right back to Jim Crow. And the thing is, Black Americans know who holds systemic power. Black Americans know better than anybody else what it is to never be viewed as an individual and to be condemned as a community for the actions of a few. Right. So they also don't need to be told not to do that to other people. Black Americans are not judging Asian Americans on the basis of one Rick Chow or whoever burned the cross. They are simply responding to over 60 years of our community pushing them away with our escalating anti-Black antics. And if you don't like the way that feels, rather than treating Black people like they're the problem, we have to start by rooting out the infestation of anti-Blackness in our community. And if you're not willing to do that, the very least you can do is leave Black people alone and stop asking them to be an audience for your anti-Blackness.
Man, I swear, man, there is hope in humanity, man. Like, some people truly get it. I done played a couple people that do get it, but there's reasons why we act like, and this ain't got nothing to do with Rick Chow right here. This ain't got nothing to do with Rick Chow. Check this out.
Black men at a restaurant in California just want to know, why do they have to pay before they eat?
Yeah, you gotta make a pay first.
No, but what's the difference? Because they didn't pay first is what we're trying to say. So what's the difference between us and them? Why didn't they pay first?
So they didn't have to
that's
pay
all
their food.
That's all we're asking. Could you answer that question, please?
That's a very good question. Why do some customers get to pay after they eat and others are required to pay before they eat?
They didn't have to pay their food.
So you guys are discriminating pretty much.
So why didn't they
So why
have to
didn't
pay?
they pay? No, so why?
But they didn't
why
pay.
didn't they pay first?
It's no use. She doesn't want to answer the question. She doesn't want to say the obvious. So they get a little bit more direct with their question.
Is it because we're black?
No. Don't worry. We almost
okay.
like 80%.
No, it's
Okay, so do you think that we're not going to pay because of how we look?
No.
So she says it's not because they're black. So now they ask another very appropriate question.
So you're the manager, right?
No, the manager not here today, but we are in the charge.
How convenient. The manager is not here today. So now they ask even another very, very appropriate question.
Can we get your first and last name, please?
Sorry.
You have to give. What's your name at least, so we know.
Sorry, I cannot give you that name.
So they have to pay first before they eat. They can't speak to a manager, and they can't even get her name. Welcome to being black in America.
Exactly. And my man sums it up very plain and sweet. It's not a lot to it. It's just really plain and sweet.
Why are blacks boycotting Asian businesses? It ain't because of the verdict. It ain't even because they shot the kid. It's because an Asian got on TikTok and started talking crazy, started talking ruthless, dared us not to spend money with them, dared us not to do business with them, dared us to try to shop with our own. They don't even believe we can shop with our own. They believe that we need them. They believe that we gotta have chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice, egg rolls, whatever it is. They believe that's what we got to have, those things. I don't know. Guess they was wrong.
Right? Straight like that. Look at this. Now I featured this dude I featured this dude on the program before. And this is I couldn't find the video before, but my man's was going to go check it out and see what was really cracking with these Asian spots. So he was running in the joint. Check this out.
What's up? Come on, man. They tripping, bro. As a people, bro. Like, man, hold on. I'm going in here.
They getting active.
I ain't bullshitting. I'm in here. Hey, sister. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to intrude on what y'all got going on. Y'all know about the boycott, right? We boycotting all Asian beauty supply shops, nail shops, stores. There's a black-owned beauty supply store called Savannah Beauty Supplies here on Egan Road in Madison. Savannah Beauty Supplies. We're sticking together. We're not giving them our money no more. For real.
And you know what? And I said that. I was just trying to get there.
Savannah Beauty Supply.
Okay.
Pass the word.
I promise you.
I'll holler at you out here.
Yeah, I'll let them out there.
For sure, I got you. Yes. If it's out y'all way, I'm sorry. But this is something we're trying to do as a people.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? We're taking our dollar back. Yeah. And we're going to put it back in our community. So far, that's the only beauty supply store we got as a people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that's why I didn't know we had one.
Right. So that's where our money got to go. We boycotting Asian nail shops, all that. You know what I'm saying? Look me up, John King on Facebook. I'll be posting nail techs. I'll be posting nail techs, all that on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? John King, pop out Glock out on Facebook, bro. Please spread the word. Spread the word, please. Y'all too. Y'all, thank y'all. Get active, y'all. Hold each other accountable, man. Just do it politely, for real. Come on, man. Get on y'all shit. Let's do this shit.
They didn't expect people to get active, did they? They didn't expect people to get out there and really get to it, did they? Yeah. But hey, do y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that China Mac video where he was like, "Yeah, y'all trying to blame everybody. That's wrong. That's wrong." Put in the chat, man, if y'all remember that. Put a one if you remember. Put a two if you don't remember. I'm trying to see who watching. I'm trying to see something. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that China Mac video, and put a two if you don't. Cause boy, your boy done changed his tune. Your boy done changed his whole trajectory in life. That boy done simmered down a little bit now. Yeah, y'all remember? Yeah, y'all remember, huh? Okay, well, listen. Well, listen to your boy now. Listen to him now. He done switched it up now. He want to let you know something.
This boycott might be the wake-up call that Asian people really needed.
What? Say it again.
Yo, this boycott might be the wake-up call that Asian people really needed. Hear me out. Everybody worried about how this boycott is going to hurt Asian businesses, but I'm more interested in what this boycott is going to make us become. Let's be real. Most of us are operating on formulas that were built 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago by our parents and grandparents. Shit not the same no more.
I'm going to let him...
The world changed since then. Technology changed, communication changed, man, everything changed. The only thing that ain't really changed is our systems. And here's another thing. Most other people look at Asians like we all the same, but that could be farthest from the truth. Because Asians as a whole is actually divided as fuck. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Cambodian, Thai, Filipino, those are all people from different countries. We completely different people. But in America, everybody looks at us like we're the same. So this boycott ain't just gonna...
I can't hold it. I can't hold it. Cause right now you're losing what you thought you was doing, bro. Now you trying to we're the same. They see us as one black big Negro too. Come on, fam. Where you going with this, brother? I'm just stopping it because I'm just letting y'all know you're on some bullshit, bro. Come on now.
Affect one group of Asians, it's going to affect Asians collectively in America. History has shown when pressure is applied to different groups of people at the same time, it has a way of making us realize that we got more in common than we actually thought. So could this boycott hurt many Asian businesses? You damn right. But could it also wake the Asian people up in a way that we never saw before? Absolutely. It could make us rethink how we operate and come up with new formulas instead of relying on old ones. It could make younger Asians start stepping up in a way that Asians ain't never stepped up before. Because one thing we Asians have always been good at is adapting. When times get hard, we adjust. When old opportunities disappear, we make new ones. When doors close, we build our own. So the question shouldn't be, what if the boycott hurts Asians? The question should be, what if this boycott wakes us the fuck up? Yo, this boycott...
Oh, man. Mr. China Mac, man. You know what that screams to me? That screams, I know I be appropriating y'all culture and I don't really want y'all to get on my ass. So I still want to play black. So this is my plea to seem like we just like y'all. It's the system. It's white supremacy. We's didn't do it. It's white supremacy. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down with that bullshit, come on, man. We still ain't cool. We still ain't cool with you, bruh. We still ain't cool with you. Come on, man. That was a little dusty attempt too. That was a real dusty attempt to try to stay in the game. A real dusty one. We see you. But unfortunately, man, some people ain't getting the message. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm cool on him too, cuz Twan, straight up, cool on him. Like, get out of here, fam. Look at him trying to look like a light-skinned black dude right now. We cool. But listen, peeps, it's not going so well. I don't like pessimistic messages, but if we're gonna have one, it's gonna come from the sister. Somebody, she makes some valid points. And then shout out to Dre Bones Media, because I like what he said afterwards. Y'all know I don't like these pessimistic messages, but we're gonna have to address it now. We're gonna have to address it. Oh, my bad, John. Damn. Sometimes that happens. I get look. I get on the video and then I start watching it, and I know y'all looking at me like this nigga ain't saying shit. All right. Again, let me set that up. I don't like these type of messages, but we got to deal with some of the realities in the community if we actually want to see some change happen. And we gotta address the elephant in the room. By the way, I know that more than 50% of my viewers are females, and I appreciate the sisters. Let just be known right now, I don't participate in that gender war shit. Okay, so if somebody do say something disparaging about a sister on here, I'm gonna check it because we don't get into that. That's why, even in my scouring on the internet, I found some other people saying the same thing, but I thought the blow would have been a little tougher or more a little derogatory if I had a man say it. But I did want to make sure we address the elephant in the room. Let's go.
Let's hear this one lady. She speak on it, and I think she got a valid point of why this boycott probably might want it or try to blend it.
Yes, y'all might not like this one, but you'll be all right. So I saw a video where this black guy was saying that the boycott against these Asian businesses will never work because of black women. And at first I got in my feelings like, whoa, what you mean? Black women have always been at the forefront of every boycott and movement. But then I sat back, got out my feelings, and started to think logically, and I realized he ain't wrong. We are asking a generation of wig wearers and nail wearers to boycott Asian businesses. We're asking people who have wig collections that are worth more than some people's houses to boycott. We're asking people who will spend $500, $600, $700, $800 on a set of nails every 2 weeks or every month to boycott. That man said that they haven't been through enough, that they are more worried about looking good than what the cost of looking good means to the black community. And baby, he wasn't wrong. Let's be so for real. Who has the wig market on lockdown? The Asians. Who has the nail product and the nail game on lockdown? The Asians. This is not a dig, but the wigs and the nails are some of y'all's whole personality. And I, for one, have come to realize that I can't look to people like that to kick this boycott off and keep it going. Exactly. And yes, a lot of the stuff that you could get from black-owned businesses. Let's also have a moment of honesty here. Yeah, we want to support a whole lot more black-owned businesses, but far too many have this get-rich-quick mentality.
I'm gonna stop it right there because I'm gonna address both of the points that she just made, and I also want to keep it fair too, because it's not just the sisters that we got to worry about. It's these type of niggas too. I'm scouring the internet and I'm trying to bring it on the fair side. Man, if you don't listen to this dude right here. Listen to this. And he already got the raccoon outfit on for me too. The jokes write themselves. But go ahead.
I've been seeing videos of black people walking up to other black people that are inside of Asian businesses or Asian restaurants and trying to get them to leave. You're going to the right ones, just saying. Because if you come up to me while I'm enjoying some dim sum, some pho, or just shopping at some of my favorite Asian restaurants. If you come up to me talking about some fucking boycott, I'm gonna cuss your ass out. And best believe I'll be on demon time because I'm not playing around with that shit. Like I said, you're walking up to the right ones. I'll say it again. Do not come up to me if you see me at an Asian restaurant or an Asian business talking about some fucking boycott. You're gonna want to fight that day because I'm gonna cuss your ass out so hard that you're gonna want to swing.
Now there's a bunch of things that I could say about the boy. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of things I could say, but I'm saying, like, I just want to keep it fair, right? Like, yeah, you know, we may think that sisters got a little bit more dependency on said things, but this nigga, he's talking, if I'm eating my dim sum and you come up to me, like, come on, cuz, get a backbone about yourself. Little homeboy, what's wrong with you? And then there was a piece about, we all know, well, hey, I'm gonna let her say it and then I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna let her say it and then I'm gonna address it.
To kick this boycott off and keep it going.
Exactly.
And yes, a lot of the stuff that you could get from black-owned businesses. Let's also have a moment of honesty here. Yeah, we want to support a whole lot more black-owned businesses, but far too many have this get-rich-quick mentality. So they do 3, 4, 500% markups on price gouging your own community. So at this point, like, what do we really do? And the only thing that I can come up with is somebody needs to pay Mr. Child a visit. You know, bring him some muffins or something.
We're going to get into the price gouging in black communities with their people. Yes, it is. Our stuff is higher than a lot of the Asians in the beauty hair and their nails and wigs store. And we're going to talk about that. But my thing is on this right here, where people drive further to support a different business, because there's Asian nail shops and wig shop and hair shop in a lot of our areas of town. You know, do people boycott until it become inconvenience? Will people pay more to support a cause?
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
We have to answer all of that. Will people, most people don't struggle with agreeing to a boycott. They struggle with changing their daily routine. I think that's where a lot of people going to struggle with the daily routine. You know what I mean? Man, I got to go 10 minutes over here in order to get this stuff that I need, this hair. Now, in Rose over here is $12 higher than Sue Kim over here. So we gotta ask ourselves, are we willing to do that? You know what I mean? And most people, I don't think are. And like she said, we are a generation that's been on social media. These younger people have been on social media. All they used to stuff in their hair, their nails done. So they don't know how to go natural. A lot of older women are going natural, and it's beautiful to a lot of us. But a lot of these young women don't know how to do that. So we always have to ask ourselves about, can we do this boycott successful? Let's go to the next one.
And then I wanted to address the price thing. So it's already come out, and maybe I'll find the video as we talking, that they got a monopoly on the distributors and they buy in bulk. So they get the prices cheaper. And, you know, they also hate on even selling the products to black-owned beauty supply stores at a mall, you know. And I would say that's a cost to doing business. And if we want to make that change, then we probably have to sacrifice a little bit, because one thing about it, and two things for sure, we don't question nobody else's goddamn prices when we go to their goddamn store. They say what the damn price is, and we just pay the shit. Period, point blank. And if you don't want it, then you don't buy it, you know. But also the point about sacrifice, like, you know, as a man, I try to have sympathy for the women's and all of that, you know, building an identity of such things, and how it would be a not only, you know, sacrifice monetarily, but in some cases it might be a personal sacrifice, like self-esteem and things of that nature. Like she said, some people's personality is tied to their hair and their nails and their lashes and this, that, and the third. And basically what you're telling somebody is, don't be the person that they want to be to make them feel good. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot to go on with that. You know what I'm saying? Like for me personally, um, shit, boy, I used to eat the little hibachi shrimp and steak several times a week, man, and I just don't eat it no more. Right, like that. I used to get boba tea several times a week. I'm looking for, a black boba shop. I'm sure somebody sell boba is black. We had a black Chinese restaurant called Bruce Leroy, and they closed. I was going to them. They had some fire fried rice and chicken wings and shit. You know what do people think progress is? It's sacrifice. You damn right, Miss Diva. I damn right, right. And I wanted to make sure I play both sides, so we don't find ourselves beating up on our others in our community. Said we sacrifice every day. It's time for us to sacrifice for the future. I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. See, we got some very smart individuals in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to not only the Perspective channel that you own, but we also got 3 other channels that we go live on. And I used to say go over to the other channels to monetize, but it don't even matter now. Y'all stay where you at. We good. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to connect with me personally, go to the Keep It P podcast group on Facebook. We on Instagram. We on X. So make sure you reach out to us. Oh, and I forgot TikTok. So reach out on the Perspective platforms. But in that same vein, man, y'all want to see how it's going? Because everybody not online, man. So everybody not getting the message. Everybody doesn't know that it's going on. We got somebody live with boots on the ground to kind of give you a picture what it's like out there right now. And as you can see, I've seen a whole bunch of older people in there. And then when you see black people, you got to think, is they tether or not? Because that's another issue that we're going to have to deal with in just a second.
We don't have OPR. So I know exactly what's coming. I'm just gonna follow him.
You did it already.
You good? Oh, sorry.
There's some young ones in there too, y'all. Well, we know what she is. We know what she is. Hold on, no, hold on, y'all. Is this the video with the black nail text? I'm sorry.
Y'all see it?
Hold on. I had 2 videos. My bad. This is the one with the black nail text because I was going to show the contrast between their salons and the black salons. So I apologize. This is the one with the black nail text. And as y'all see, they up there pumping and humping and thriving and surviving, which is great, right? That's what we want. But the Africans, y'all, the Africans is trying to slide, y'all. Just like the Mexicans, the Africans trying to slide too. Hey, big head. Hey, y'all. Hey, black. Hey, FBA. Forget about this diaspora stuff, FBA. Hey, y'all. Check it out. Hold on. They trying to spin the block. They trying to spin it. Look, there's a whole bunch of French in this conversation.
Do you want to know what hate is? I tell you, the way the Asian community is coming out powerful with words of disrespectful behavior and so on. We never said that we hate you guys. We never call you guys name. We simply lost a child over a bottle of water. And the thing is that we now open up our eyes and we're saying, oh, so you guys unalive one of our child for a bottle of water, chased him down Timbuktu to get him to unalive him. And let me guess, he had a weapon? So he had a weapon, but you had one too. Even though granted he's a child, but he didn't have your water on him. So that was the problem. He did.
Now we know that the word tether is an action word. So I'm not gonna call her a tether just because she's from the diaspora. But I think it's real funny. Is like we French all of a sudden. This channel is like a furnace of hatred. You thought you ate with that, dog? I mean, it would sound like hatred, black people speaking about black empowerment, but there's a reason why I do this. Listen real close to this. I've been looking for an excuse to do this. Listen to this real close. I know this does sound like hatred to you.
And I personally hope that my people get this message as fast as they can so that we can move toward freedom and independence and be extricated and removed from white rule and domination.
You heard that? You heard that? There's a reason why I talk this way, sir. There's a reason why, because this is for my people. And yeah, you can come in and talk about this. This is a furnace. This is a hotbed of racism. I feel you, bruh. I feel you, bro. That just must mean I'm touching you in your soul area. That's what that means. I get it. I ain't changed the banner, y'all. I changed it right now. Hold on. Actually, because this ain't about the justice joint no more. Hold on real quick, y'all. Just doing a little maintenance. Anyway, yeah, you over there crying. This is a hotbed. This is a hotbed. I sound like a Hebrew Israelite, right? What's wrong with Hebrew Israelites? Well, see, how come it? You know what? Only thing I don't like about the Hebrew Israelites is that they trying to incorporate the Mexican people and all of that. That's where they lose me at. But why everybody always hating on the Hebrews, on the brews? Why you always hating on the brews, bruh? Ain't nothing wrong with the brews. Hating on the brews like that. But hold on, let her get it out. Hey, big head black people, we's under attack now.
Did not have your water, and you unalived him, and finally we woke up, and now we're saying, hey, we spend too much dollar, we put too much money in your pocket, and when we put the money in your pocket, that same money couldn't defend one of her child, because the money that we put in their pocket, right, that's how they got a good lawyer and get off.
Okay.
And we are still stuck on looking around like, oh my God, he didn't get to do the crime for taking unaliving a child, right? Because they chase a child down in the parking lot. Imagine two big grown persons coming at you. You're gonna run if you're a kid, and that's exactly what he was doing. And they got off scot-free. So us black people, the only thing we
let's be clear. Let's be clear. I ain't nothing wrong with the bruise now. I ain't gonna sit up here and let nobody talk about the bruise. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about the bruise now. I'm just not with the people of color thing. The Mexicans being included in, and I know that's not all. You're right, Ms. Diva. I know that's not all. I know that's just the ones that's putting the content up on social media. But yeah, I ain't gonna let you talk about the bruise now. I ain't gonna do it now. You better watch your mouth talking about the bruise now. But anyway, Africans, man, they trying to slide. I want y'all to hear what she say, and I want y'all to listen real good, because it's a lot of inclusion all of a sudden. We's all together. And listen, I'm not saying that some people can't come to the light moment, but what I'm saying is you getting all the side eye and none of the benefit of none of the doubt.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Carmelo and
not that one. This one.
We have a major breaking news, guys, as Black Americans are boycotting Asian businesses in America. And one of the major reasons why they are boycotting Asian businesses in America is a particular Asian man that literally unalived a 14 years old boy in America. a Black American boy to be specific. How did this play out? This boy literally took water from the fridge that he wanted to buy and then later returned it back to the freezer.
Okay.
This Asian man chased this Black American boy outside and pew-pewed him.
Yeah.
This case have literally been on since 2023. Guess what? The court said, after seeing all the findings, after seeing all the videos, all the clips, all the camera, that this 14-year-old boy was actually not at fault. The court decided to rule against this 14-year-old boy and gave this Asian man discharge and acquitted, not found guilty.
Okay.
You can imagine. And after every said and done, the Black Americans are...
What? Hold on, honey. What was funny about that? You trying to be all sultry and shit, talking about some real shit? That's where you lost me, but okay.
Literally fought back for these 14 years to get justice. They started listing out other things that have literally happened with the said Asian people. 30-year-old girl that was unalive for toy, different scenarios that I can literally not even mention.
Well, that was not, that wasn't an Asian that unalived Tamir Rice for holding the toy gun. I understand you trying to scoot on in, sis, but I'm pretty sure there's things in your country you can talk about that Asians do, but that's a different video. But go on.
And Black Americans now decided that we are boycotting Asian businesses.
Who? Wait a minute, what you say?
What even mention? And Black Americans now decided that we are boycotting Asian businesses. We are no longer doing anything with Asian businesses. And so far, so good. That boycott has literally been working fine. But let's keep our fingers crossed and let me know what you think.
We? Boy? Boy, the tie, we, that's what I'm, we? Us? Let's keep our fingers crossed now. What? I'm an Israelite by blood, also FBA. That's what's up. Yeah, it's a don't worry, white people ordering double. Why so funny? And they can't feed themselves, smiley face. Africans have already proven they can't be trusted, and there's no difference than Asians. They all eating our plates, scammers and grifters. I would agree with that. Very much so. But I just wanted to make sure y'all know that they trying to slide on in is what they doing. They trying to slizard. But my man's he had a very interesting take on the boycott as well. We're gonna keep it going with the people. You know, I gotta get some of that masculine male energy in here. Bust it down for him, broski.
More than just boycotting, it's about blacking them out completely. It's about stop allowing them access to the community. It's about taking accountability. It's about stop inviting people to the cookout. No to-go place, no sharing stories with them. It's about building community. It's about gaining our self-respect back as a collective. It's about gaining respect for each other as a collective. Because this is not centered around them. It's more than just shopping at black businesses or creating more black businesses. It's about building community with other people. And it's about creating business with each other. One thing that they have stripped from us as a collective is simple respect for one another. We can't stop what they already set in motion, but we can take our power back. And they stripped us of community because they don't have community. Their community is centered around racism. And there's no space to be trying to get over on anybody else. Each one teach one. If you got gems or information to drop or share with people, then do it. If you can start making a financial group or an investment group with people, do it. Let's share this information. Even if it's through Messenger, even if it's through offline, let's share this information with each other. Yeah.
See, they done sparked something, boy. They done sparked something now. I'm talking about the games is over. Now people talking about solutions. You done got us in there, and the message is on code. I want to make sure y'all know that the message is on code. We not out of sync with this. right?
The Asian community, the ones that don't stand behind black people and what we're doing when we call this boycott on y'all asses. Y'all are about to be target. We're about to turn y'all into target. This is not a trend. This is an indefinite boycott, okay? This is an indefinite boycott. We did a boycott for 30 days on Target and we never looked back. After 30 days, something becomes a habit. It no longer is just like a trend. And it's kind of funny how a lot of Asians get on the internet and talk about we're being racist towards them because we're taking our dollars back and putting it in circulation in our own community. Wow. Y'all have set up shop in our communities for years. And some of y'all, but not all of y'all, have been racist towards us. Don't y'all keep y'all dollars in circulation? Don't y'all send money back home? Don't y'all get shit from home and sell it to us and keep that shit in circulation? So why the fuck can't we? And I'm sorry for the Asians that do support black communities getting caught up in this shit. But we got to do what we got to do. But for the ones that just out here talking dumb shit like those two folks that just now erase their fucking platforms completely, baby, we saw y'all. And we gonna remember that. And if you want to talk about racist, let's talk about one of y'all burning a cross in the middle of Grant Park. I don't hear the ones that are against this boycott talking about that. Right. But on another note, black people keep sharing each other's establishments and businesses because I'm loving the black solidarity.
I told y'all this. Who is spreading? It's spreading. But there is some psyope shit going on here, y'all. There's definitely some psyope, mentropy shit going on, right? Look, what's known ain't got to be said. Just know the tinfoil kufi is not far away. It's not far. So, you know, those that think on other levels, I'm definitely finna hip you to the game.
The psyops they are trying to do right now are not working, bro. I've been seeing so many videos lately of black people going into these Asian establishment, restaurants or nail salons and showing that the boycott may be working. There's not no customers. There's not a lot of black people in these places. And all the comment section is saying, oh my God, this is racist. This is racist. But so when black people stop shopping somewhere, that's racist. But these same videos show no white people shopping there, no Latino people shopping there, even the Asian people not even shopping there. So how black people stop shopping is racist, but these other races aren't even shopping there at all, but that's not racist. Asian people not even supporting these businesses. They're only being supported by black people. So it's not racist for us to stop supporting. We just said, hey guys, we're going to spend our money with black people. We're going to spend our money in the black community. We're going to spend our money with other black people. We're going to spend our money building up black institutions, black businesses, black things that are going to help the black community. Asian people, y'all can still do that. Why do Asian people, like, think about it. This boycott happened and no Asian people came out and said, actually, since the black community is stepping back from supporting our businesses, we're going to step up. We're going to go to more of these restaurants in the hood to shop at these places. We're going to go to more of these Asian nail salons to go help and support. No Asian people came out and said that. So y'all can't be mad at us for standing on business for our community. Y'all love saying we're unorganized, we're not together, we're not on code, none of that. So we're getting our life together. Y'all got to get y'all own life together. Y'all over there divided and mad. We not supporting y'all no more. Y'all go fix y'all own house. Y'all go get y'all own Asian communities together and support yourselves just like we're trying to do for ourselves. So black people, don't fall for the psyop. Keep not supporting. Keep going to these black businesses. Black businesses, keep posting y'all new flyers, promotions, marketing. Keep advertising. Keep doing this. Guys, remember, give good service. Give good customer service. Try to give deals if you can. And customers, give tips if you can. Be patient, understanding all of this, and give us time. This is not going to fix overnight. And we're going to get there eventually. We got to give it time to work. But keep standing on business. It is working and they are upset. The amount of bot comments coming at us is increasing, so you know it's working. The psyops they are trying.
Come on now. We all on the same wavelength, man. I keep telling y'all, man. They done started something. I'm talking about it's not only the brothers going out there getting it cracking. It's the sisters too. You know I'm going to keep it fair on both sides on the front line. The brothers out there asking what's up with people. The sisters asking what's up with people.
We boycotting these type of businesses. I don't know why you're going in here. You might not have heard what's going on, but look up Cyrus Belton. Oh yeah, I know about it. Yeah, but you're still going in. Today I am out in the streets spreading the word of the boycott that is happening now and letting people know that this ain't what we doing no more, okay?
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my EBT queen, which goes by the screen name.
Well, I wanted to play that part. This is just a little F boy after that had some rigmarole to say that I chose to just go ahead and leave out. But I told y'all, it's not only the brothers out there. The sisters is out there too, getting it all the way innards. You feel me? Yeah, I love to see it too, man. Who is that? Do we got an Asian person in the comment section hating right now? Is that what's going on? It sounds like you talking real spicy.
Up Cyrus Belton.
Like you talking real wonton food right now. You talk.
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah, but you're still, we boys still going in. Today I am out.
Is that what you doing, cuz? Okay, all right. Well, hey, if the shoe fit, you know what I'm saying?
I know you're tired.
Right? I see you over there. That ain't the one I was about to go to right there, y'all. Not that one. Hold on. I'm hold on while I do the shuffle real quick to the other video. But y'all get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. There was some other people who went out to try to see what was going on and said community too, but I don't think they did the education and the that's a tether accent on that lady. Which one? That's cool if you're boycotting businesses. That means less theft. Whatever, bucko. This video, he was going in to see what's up. And listen, I don't expect everybody to be as bold and approach people and then this, that, and the other. But he kind of did. Well, I'll let y'all see.
K1 Beauty. Let me see who in here. Let's see what's going on.
Because you don't even know what the fuck style you're getting. Yes, I do. So what the fuck style you're getting? But then I'm gonna need to get this one.
Down here at K1 Beauty. I just explained to her that we sticking together. She's still with it now. I don't know. Y'all see what's going on? Y'all come on down here. We are black owned. Yeah, that's right. Right here in Union City. That's right. I like it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I just told one lady, I just explained everything to her. I said, hey, you know that we are boycotting
Asian business. We're not shopping with them. You know what she said? Yeah, I know. Her husband was sitting in the car. I said, hey, sir, I don't mean to talk to your wife without, speaking to you first, but I was just letting her know that we boycotting Asian business. The guy even said, yeah, we know about it. You know what the lady did? I even explained. They got hair salon, beauty supply stores, black owned on Old National Highway right up the street. I said, you can get the same hair from the black people up the street. You know what she did? She said, yeah, okay, but I'm finna go in here and buy some out of this store right here from the Asian. And I said, oh, okay. I said, but we trying to stick together, ma'am. And the lady said, yeah, I know, but I need to do what I got to do. So that's what the black lady just told me down here in Union City at K1 Beauty Supply Store.
Man, it's funny, man. He said, come get your ass beat at the swap meet. What was that talking about? He said, I see a sister walk out the beauty store with the bag. I'm going to snatch the bag out. I'm going to snatch the bag. Dad, don't get him, Regina, too hard, babe. Don't do him too bad. I want y'all to check this exchange between these two about what was going on too as well.
Black people are frustrated, we're angry, and we say, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to go into these businesses anymore. We're going to boycott the Asian businesses that's in our community. We're going to stop giving them our money. We're going to stop going to these places knowing they're going to treat us the way they're going to treat us. So this is the response of the Asian community.
Be an unpopular fucking opinion, and I'm gonna call you out since you motherfuckers don't seem to fucking understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not my words, those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you fucking reparation. Yeah, you motherfuckers, I'm the one talking to you motherfucker.
I just felt like, if you close your eyes and listen to her, just listen to her, you would have thought this was a white woman.
White woman.
You would have thought this was a white woman. Because she hit every single white talking point that you could possibly think of.
When the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses, please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well.
Because they say, why are you trying to punish and lump us all together about the actions of one person? That tells me one or two things. It tells me, one, either you are severely ignorant of the historical context of why the black community is upset, which more often than not you are, because why would you ever learn about the black people? Because I am going to lump you guys together in this next statement. Y'all have your own ideology of anti-blackness in your community.
You understand? You understand? But hold on, y'all. This what y'all rushing in there to go eat? This how y'all rushing in there to go get you some food? I don't know if y'all seen this.
Some rice in here?
Yeah.
All right, that's a little dirty.
The cooking.
Cocaine?
Put for here.
You said cocaine?
Just put for here, the morning.
Okay, wait a minute, because you just cross-contaminated, sir. This is seafood, that's meat.
This shrimp, just beef.
Okay, so that's shrimp and that's beef, and you just use that to touch that, sir.
The beef pork, the veggie.
Okay, veggie. Okay, you just touched it just like you touch. Okay, you touch it a lot. Hold on, is that a rat?
What's that?
Hold on.
Let me see.
So nobody's wearing gloves in here, okay. All right. Shit, okay. That's a roach, but excuse my language, but that's a roach.
Oh, no. The roach, we do a control monthly by the commercial. I can give you there.
What? This meat? Yo. Why you got the meat on the floor, though? This right here is terrible. This is completely unacceptable. A worm? A fucking roach? Yo, all right.
Look here.
Okay, what is... Oh! What the fuck? Hell no, I'm gone. Nigga, a roach just fell out and I seen the shit. Nigga, I'm gone. Get the fuck out of my way. Move. I'm out of here. Gloves on. You ain't... Y'all don't put gloves on? Nobody puts gloves on back here?
Damn, that's where y'all want to go eat at. That's where y'all want to go eat at. Damn, that's where y'all rushing off to. Ooh, that's where you rushing off to, fam. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is that what y'all doing? Is that where you want to eat, man, sir? Hold on, hold on, y'all. I just want to make sure that y'all know what y'all eating. Y'all eating that spoiled squirrel ankle soup and shit.
350 squirrels were found in a cooler in a Chinese restaurant in New York.
What the?
I said 350 squirrels was found in a cooler.
Fresh
Okay,
squirrel.
in a Chinese restaurant in New York. And a lot of people in the comments, because I go to them comments, I get deep down in them comments, they have had squirrel before. And that's your business. If you want to eat a squirrel.
I ain't gonna lie now. I got people from the country that eat squirrels. That done ate squirrels. My daddy eat squirrels. He used to go hunt them. But that is not my cup of tea, baby. No sir.
Squirrel, a snake, a dog, a cat, that's your business. But when people go to a Chinese restaurant and order food and they order some chicken, they
Right.
expect chicken.
Right.
But I've been saying this about these Chinese people. Lay off of it a little while.
Hey,
maybe
listen.
go to the grocery store
Listen
and maybe
now.
make your.
I've been saying this for the longest too, man. All that can't be chicken. All that chicken they give you, them like, bro, that can't be chicken. That can't. They just giving it. They just overly giving it. And we know some Chinese people, some penny pinching motherfuckers. They be giving out a lot of chicken, dog. That squirrel, I knew it, bro. That's why I do not like eating a lot of Chinese food, bro. I cook my own. Straight up, I cook my own.
Own Chinese food. You can do the same thing that they are doing. It'll taste just as good.
Straight up.
Okay? Because you can't tell me, I think a lot of us, especially back in the day, when the Chinese restaurants came in strong, they wasn't feeding us something that they didn't have no business of feeding us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this is wrong. Now, you can go look up this story as well. They found dogs in a restaurant before. So this is not the first time, but 350 squirrels.
That's
so y'all
crazy.
was gonna skin those squirrels, mix it in with some more of the regular chicken and meat, and feed it to people. They gotta go to court. But what about those people that could have got sick? What's wrong with people? You know what I'm saying? Chinese, I'm not letting y'all slide. I'm not Chinese people. I'm not letting y'all slide. That is wrong. And I'm gonna tell y'all what else I saw. And I saw this with my own eyes. I saw where the Chinese people were like growing big rats. Like, what are y'all about to do with these rats? These was the biggest rats I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a Chinese eater person, eat Chinese food, please be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go look it up, okay? Go look it up, the story about the squirrels, and think that I'm lying. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed to J-Lo. Mwah.
And that's exactly like I say why I like to make my own Chinese food. I really like to cook at home these days. Let's just cook at the highs, man. 2026 going into 27, man. We cooking at the highs.
That's what I'm talking about. Oxtail is kangaroo tail. I've been hearing that. Fam. Crew, what up? Yeah, I've been hearing that, fam. I've been hearing about, and you want to know how you can tell the bone? I think the bone is pointy for the kangaroo, and the bone is rounded for the oxtail. I don't eat oxtails, me personally.
In a cooler in a 300.
Can't say that I eat the oxtails at all. You dig what I'm saying? But I can't even say I get out like I don't even know. I heard oxtails was good, but yeah, I can't do it. I can't. Yeah. I can't do it. Uh-oh, no, I got some more examples for y'all. Check it out. Y'all want to keep going? It's a unsanitary Chinese restaurant.
Hello. I called up here and you hung up on me.
You say you want to talk to
But why are you hanging up on me?
because I'm busy. I have a customer.
You didn't say that. You need to say
Yeah,
that.
but
No,
I'm talking-
stop. You need to say that. You didn't say that. You hung up. You asked, why do I want to know the manager's name? You hung up. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
so why you want to talk to the manager?
I want to know who is the manager
I'm the manager, but you're not
of
telling
the
reason.
of the store.
Yes.
That's you?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Tina.
Tina. I am here to let you know, I don't know if you're involved or if you're training people. You have employees, new, who are leaving their dirty ass gloves, 5 of them, on the side, and they'll throw them in the trash to reuse them. They're reusing and cooking people's food. That's not good. That is bad. No, I'm pissed because I shouldn't have to walk up here because you hung up the phone. I could have this conversation with you on the phone.
But I'm on the super duper busy that
You
time,
didn't-
sir. Do you just tell me I want to know?
When I'm super duper
duper
busy and someone's on the phone, I'm going to let them know. No. I asked for your name. So you ain't that super duper busy where you can't give me the name.
Let me tell you one thing. You cannot. You have to
So
talk
you
to
are
me.
not that super duper busy where you cannot tell me your name.
talk to anybody.
Why do you have your workers reusing the same? Stop yelling at me. Why do you have? I'm not going to leave. You can call the police. Don't eat here. Do not eat here. Why do you have your employees saving their gloves on that counter to reuse? Throw that shit in the trash. That is nasty. That's how you're going to get sick and food poisoning. No! You listen to me. Yeah, okay. You listen to me, and I'll wait here for the police. I already called the health department on your ass. I've talked to corporate today, and I made it a complaint. That is not fine. That's why I'm here, because it's not fine. You throw that shit out or the store will be closed. You will not have no business here. You throw the gloves out when they're used in the trash. You don't reuse it and set it on the fucking counter. Do not eat here. You want to be food poisoned? Using dirty ass gloves. Great that I ran into your ass. Throw the shit out. And I'll wait here for the police because I called the health department on you.
And y'all say, oh, there's just one spot. Nope. It's spot after spot. Hold on. My man's be playing the inspector and he be going around to a bunch of different spots getting it in. Check this out.
Yeah. Can you get your thermometer for me? Thank you.
That goop scoop.
All right, sir. If you would like with me, we're not going to cross contaminate anything. So if you come with me, so we see all this food is just being put out, right? Yeah. It's literally just being put out. So if you want to grab a plate, just grab a plate because we don't want to, Yeah. So just get one. Just choose one item, anything you like. Anything you like. This just came out the fryer, so that should be good and hot. Anything. Okay. All right. So we're looking for a temperature of 135. And it just came out the oven, so. So it looks like you're not using those things too often, huh? That's close enough. That's close enough.
Sometimes, you can see some stuff.
No, what I'm saying is, all of this.
Continue.
Okay, well, try this then. Just a little piece, small piece. Small piece. Just cut it. Because I know your food cost is important. Your inventory is important.
A lot of money right now.
Yes.
Everything expensive.
So that's why.
Especially the tax.
It's
going up. Everything's going up.
You see?
Yeah.
Hold it together so it can get hot. Get it in there. You see? See? That got to be thrown out, sir. That got to be thrown away.
You know, sometimes the two continue to let
See,
let
that's
the sauce rise.
somebody's going to get sick. That needs to go in the trash, sir. Immediately. Have somebody throw that away, man. Please. So it's important because I understand money is important, but the food and safety.
You have the same powers that they have to take a warrant out against them for the altercation that took place.
And it's not.
All right, do you have a thermometer?
Yeah.
Can you get your thermometer for me? Thank you.
Hey, hold on. Y'all think it's just in one place, don't you? Y'all think it's just in one place, don't you? Oh, no. This up in New Hampshire. No. It ain't just one place. Hold on.
Garden in New Hampshire. Little
Right. Oh, it ain't only the while we on the subject, it ain't only the Asians either. It's Habibi in them too. It's hot. No, this gonna kill you. This say video in Indianapolis eatery identified as Jordan's Fish and Chicken. You know, y'all them little lemon pepper spots y'all like to go to and all that. While Habibi be eating his little halal stuff at the crib, he's serving y'all this.
That's crazy.
Hey, stop. Hey, what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do with me? What you want to do? You want to do nothing? What you want to do? You want to do nothing? What you want to do? I'm recording. That's what I'm doing. Well, y'all serving people this food and shit? Hey, y'all crazy. What you want to do?
Nothing, man.
I know you don't.
Okay,
I know you don't.
Sir, what do you, sir?
Well, y'all serving people this shit?
Sir, what do you order?
Well, you know, I don't order nothing, nigga.
Okay, what do you want now?
I don't want nothing. That's what I want. Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. No, come look at this.
Look, I see that. It's there.
Look at this shit. Well, y'all, what you want to do for me?
Come here. Look at this mouse out here.
Look at this.
No,
look what he's talking about.
Come here. Look at
Oh, come on, man.
man. And he lives here. He ain't even running. Look at the mouse. Look at the mouse. Oh God. This motherfucker live here. Girl.
Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Bro, listen. Listen, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro.
Yeah, that's where y'all want to go? That's where y'all want to go eat at? It's not an anomaly. That's not an anomaly. It's happening. I just want to make sure we know. So we talking about a boycott.
Like hey, check this out. The guy is exposing Chinese like restaurants.
What is this room right here? Does this light turn on or no? Oh, no. Yeah, I got a feeling there might be some rats in here. There should be lights in here. Yeah. Oh, so there's a light. Okay.
Disgusting.
That right there, brother. It's a lot going on over there. And then back here, what is this back here? Is something playing? Okay, this
that's how they cooking the rice.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. Yeah, we can't be watching anything in the back room. The only thing with the chicken, you don't really want the chicken on the floor.
Damn,
that's the only
so
thing. Yeah,
much. That's why they give us so much food.
I know it's not that much space. And does anyone wear gloves? Do you guys wear gloves back here? Yeah. You do? Okay, if you don't mind, just put on some gloves. Are you familiar with rush hour? Rush hour?
Like, he's not even a real inspector.
I was going to say, you remind me of him a little bit. Okay, I see you have your gloves on now. Okay, now, that is a problem. It's a big pile of shit just sitting right here, bro.
Disgusting.
Oil, mash. What's going on, man? It smells like cigarettes
hey, check
here.
This.
Hey, no, I'm serious. This is how they get down, fam. Hold on, y'all think it's more? It's more. Hold on. No. It's more. Y'all want to do the boycott, right? Y'all want to go into the spot, right?
Investigator Jeff Weinstein tries to get some answers from an owner who doesn't want you to know what inspectors found recently.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor.
We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor. We are in the kitchen at China Buffet at 11379 Bird Road. Inspectors recently found 110 violations here, and we saw some of the issues still exist. You have steak on the floor. Can you just take the steak off the floor? That bin of raw meat was very close to that piece of fish we found on the floor. No one could tell us what was in this sink in the dishwashing area. There are 3 full pages of violation after violation. Roaches near a sink and a food prep table. Chicken, beef, pork, ham, dumplings, all out of temperature. The dish machine was not sanitizing. Food debris, encrusted materials, mold, grease was found on almost everything from ovens to the soda guns. There was evidence of an employee smoking in a food prep area. There was an objectionable odor in the kitchen. That could be coming from this bathroom that was in the kitchen. It was full of standing water and reeked of sewage. What in the world is going on here? The owner doesn't want to talk about it. No cameras. No cameras what? First of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney. Don't
touch my camera. Don't touch my camera.
110 violations. It's the worst
Hibachi? That's the. I used to like hibachi too.
inspection we've seen in a long time. 110. We show those entering to eat what was recently found inside.
I'm gonna find somewhere else to go.
You're gonna eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just bought from there and I returned it right now.
We are shocked the state allowed this place to reopen following an ordered cleanup and reinspection, and we have passed our findings on to the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation. The good news, you now know what's going on behind the kitchen door. In Southwest Miami-Dade, Jeff Weins here, Local 10 News.
In tonight's Dirty Dining, Local 10 investigator Jeff Weins here.
So we done been to New Hampshire, we done been to Florida. They dirty all around, fam. Hold up, let's go to Las Vegas.
Week's edition of Dirty Dining, and tonight it's a local restaurant shut down for disgusting, unsanitary conditions. Contact 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears says that's about all you need to know about what health inspectors found.
Okay, so everybody was eating and stopped eating, and now,
We caught the staff at San Salvador taking a lunch break when we walked in to ask about their recent run-in with the health district. The restaurant on Maryland Parkway in Sahara was shut down with 42 demerits plus an imminent health hazard. Inspectors counted between 50 and 75 multi-generational cockroaches. They were crawling around and contaminating the food. There was a live roach in the masa mix and a dead one in the dry rice. Inspectors saw the bugs all over the kitchen, and if that's not enough, there were lots of rodent droppings too. We asked to speak to the person in charge.
He left right now. He's not here right now.
okay, so, but you guys do have to have a person in charge actually at the restaurant if you're open. So who's in charge now that he's not here?
Let me see.
Okay, thank you.
While she goes to check, we'll show you what else health inspectors found.
Right.
Spoiled fruit in the make table and beer cooler, including tomatoes, bell peppers, and mangoes.
Damn.
Expired food in the walk-in fridge, including cooked meat, rice, and beans that were 3.5 weeks old, and spring mix that was 2 weeks past its best by date. There was also a head of cabbage on a dirty shelf, and cooking equipment, pipes, and containers that were heavily soiled with dried grease, dust, and food debris.
Well, is this to be filmed?
Turns out the person in charge was there after all.
And we just want to make sure we give you guys the chance to participate in the story and give us your side of things.
Well, it's just a complaint that was filed incorrectly.
I'm sorry, can I just come around here? I just want to make sure that I can hear you. You said something about a complaint?
Yeah, a complaint that was filed incorrectly. He caused it.
Okay, well, this was actually, if you see right here, routine inspection. It wasn't a complaint follow-up, according to this document. It was just a routine inspection with 7 pages of violations that the health district documented, from food contaminated with cockroaches to rodents to spoiled food to expired food. So there's nothing incorrect about that. I'm reading the health report incorrectly? What's the correct version, according to you?
Sorry, no comment.
And with that, he disappears back into the kitchen. There was another imminent health hazard closure at Total Wine and More on Rampart in Boca Park. Their growler station, where they do beer tastings, was shut down for no hot water, and Haas Farm at the Farmers Market in Tivoli Village was shut down for the same reason. When San Salvador was re-inspected, cooking equipment and containers were still heavily soiled, and they had not cleaned the dead roaches or rodent droppings off the floor. Despite that, they were allowed to reopen with a 5 demerit A grade. Total Wine's growler station reopened with a 0 demerit A. Haas Farm has reopened with a passing grade as well. Darcy Spears, 13 Action News.
To take you out for this week's edition of Dirty Dining, and tonight it's a local restaurant shut down for disgusting, unsanitary.
It comes to my attention that the stream has been compromised because we telling the truth over here. It happens all the time, y'all. Happens to me all the time. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still in there. Just when I'm trying to see something real quick, trying to see what's going on, who's still around. But man, come on, y'all. I'm trying to see what's up with the stream. Let me say, okay, all right, all right, y'all still in there? I thought they cut it off or something. They ain't cut it off. Oh, they don't want me showing them dirty dirty spots, huh? Oh, they don't want nobody to see them dirty little cribs, huh? Them dirty little restaurants, huh? All right, I didn't think y'all was still in here. That's what's up. All right, I appreciate it. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Fam, they all over the place. Here go Asian Star Buffet. Check this one out.
That it wasn't making the grade, and a dollar store that'll give you the heebie-jeebies.
That's for sure. 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears breaks down the issues and health concerns in tonight's Dirty Dining.
Our Dirty Dining journey begins at Asian Star Buffet on Rainbow and Cheyenne, where the first thing we notice is what customers should but can't see.
See this? So if you move that, then you can see their C grade back there, which has to be displayed, but they've got it hidden behind a box of chopsticks.
Asian Star Buffet got a 29 demerit C grade on its September 5th inspection. The first thing manager Nick Dong does when he comes out is instruct the hostess to uncover the grade card.
And you had some food temperature issues.
Yeah, food temperature is for hot. So I buy the check.
The thermometer?
Yes.
Something they should have had and should have been using. On inspection day, multiple foods, including cooked crawfish and cut cabbage, had to be thrown out because they were deep in the temperature danger zone. Inspectors also saw a food handler preparing carrots and dumping them into an open container on the floor. There was an open container of raw egg mix sitting on top of sliced carrots, and boiled eggs, cooked shrimp, cooked beef, prepared noodles, raw shrimp, egg mix, peanuts, and cookies were all stored uncovered and subject to contamination.
So did you go and get some additional training and help from the health district on some of this stuff?
Yes, I got officer already. He showed me what kind of question not good. He showed me for the clean and the change everything.
Nick says more training is the key for Asian Star to get its A grade back, starting with keeping things clean.
So a lot of cleanup to do in the kitchen and
kitchen outside we clean.
Inspectors found heavy, old, dried food debris and buildup on utensils and equipment, including knives, scissors, forks, peelers, the meat grinder, can opener, and deli slicer. There was also excessive grease, food debris, and standing water throughout the main cook line area. Nick was the person in charge on inspection day, and the health district says he could not demonstrate food safety knowledge.
So you had conferences with them?
Yes, he come in, he give me 2 or 3 weeks, make it more clean and everything changing broken, changing new one. Yeah, that's it.
They've scheduled re-inspection for October 1st. Let's call this part Gross Grocers, where Family Dollar on Decatur and...
Nah, I mean, well, We already know, man. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm a moja, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know, I got 4 words for you. I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on, Jones. And just to bring it all the way home, I got some t-shirts for your ass to check out. You thought I was for to leave, huh? Nope. I ain't gonna leave without going to sayitwithyourchest.com. I don't know if y'all know about that, but that's where you get the B1 gear for the family. You understand what I'm talking about? We got them. We come into Washington to get our check shirts. Bomb. All colors. Boom. Right? We got them cut the check for foundational Black Americans. Bomb. And all colors, right? Red is my favorite if you can't tell. We got them. I can't even say it, but you know we got them. Black and white. It's either or. You dig what I'm saying? Then we got them. Oh, you mad because I'm foundational? We got them too, right? Get yourself one of them. Then, hold on, I ain't done. I'm definitely not done. We got them standard issue FBAs. You know what I'm saying? Foundational Black Americans. Get you one of them. Then we also got that eyegasm. For you a handsome or a pretty Black woman, handsome Black man, and you make them heads turn, you know, you tell them look, stare, and repeat because you was an eyegasm. Shout out to Clean Vibes for the collaboration. And last but not least, we got them FBA Clark joints. You know what I'm saying? Like we have no friends. You know what I'm saying? And I like them in red too. I just red's my favorite color, you know. It is what it is. If you want to support the show, we also got them Keep It P podcast for your joints with the front and the back. You know what I'm saying? The Keep It P podcast. We got the book bags. We got the goddamn the bucket hats. You know what I'm saying? You could be keep it peed out. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you the link is in the description to get over there. Make sure that you go cop that or go listen to that foundational foolery joint on Spotify. Got Jay Lava, TZ Von Savage. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already